All right, we are live.
Stream is live.
Hello, hello. Thank you for joining me, Mikkel.
Mikkel, yeah, it's great.
Nice. All right,
Always,
I'm gonna reprogram my brain. I've been reading it as Mikkel, but I'm glad to know your name is Mikkel.
it's all right, Stevie. We'll manage.
Nice, nice. Uh, Perfect. Well, I'm really excited to have you on the stream. I've been following your work on the internet for a while now. You make excellent YouTube videos. That's a new thing. I'm
Thank
glad
you. Yeah.
you're you're doing the video content game. It's not easy.
Nope. Nope. But it's fun.
Nice. Well, yeah, I guess you've been using Val Town for a while, but I think there's some new features that we wanted to explore together. And we have a couple ideas about what we'll make, but we're very eager for ideas and feedback and comments from folks. So if you're watching, say
Yes.
hi um, and give us your silly suggestions.
The sillier, the better.
Nice. Well, I guess one thing we could start with is I don't know if you've seen, but we just launched. Let me pull it up on the Val Town blog. We just launched the new Val Town CLI today, which I was
Oh,
telling you
nice.
about.
Yes.
Here, let me share your screen because that's easier. Oh no, here I'll share my screen. Maybe
Oh, you have a
sorry.
whole presenters like dashboard there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Share screen
Very
window.
professional.
All right. This is the blog post that we just launched today, introducing VT, the Val Town CLI. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. You can use it Val Town with cursor or like any editor, or with Claude Code, or any kind of terminal editor. This is showing off the watch command. So once you start that up, you can make changes to your Val Town stuff locally, and then when you hit save, it deploys and live updates.
Nice.
This live updating thing is actually from a Chrome extension, which is pretty crazy.
Oh, so a Val Town Chrome extension?
Yeah. So this is the Val Town Chrome extension.
Neat.
Yeah, for a VT companion.
Yeah, I'm a CLI terminal kind of guy, so I love it.
Nice. Cool. Well, so that's definitely one thing to experiment with today. What else
Yes.
do you have in your mind that you want to play with?
So maybe some coding agents. I'm
Yep.
getting really into the. I almost feel bad about calling it vibe coding now because it's like it feels like different from what we did when we first learned the term vibe coding,
Back
I
in
guess.
February.
Yeah, years ago in February. uh, so, uh, but yeah, it really essentially it is vibe coding, I guess. Like I'm really leaning into these agentic tools and getting a lot of work done.
Nice.
And like it's feels inevitable at this point that this is the way we're going. And like coding letter by letter, completely artisanal, handmade code feels more and more strange, I guess. like,
Yeah. All right. Well,
yeah, just the other night I added like a couple features to one of my. I have a few like very small scale, cute, dinky Mac apps that I run that I've written for myself mostly because I like to be a power user, I guess, and just adding a few features to those without like almost reading it. Like it's just so fast, and you can just iterate, and it feels cheap. It feels cheap to get work done, I guess.
yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I'm excited to
really.
see if we can combine your workflows into Valtown and make some
Yes.
cool apps very quickly and cheaply.
Right. Oh, one thing I've thought, just an idea actually. We could. Yeah, that I'd need an API. But one thing, I run a few services, and one of them is like a Patreon-esque crowdfunding support the creators kind of service thing called
Yeah.
Tenor. And some of my projects
Do you want to
run
pull it
like
up so people could see?
yeah, sure. Let's find it. It's on tenor.com. And whoops, this is signed into my old account for my old podcast.
Okay, great.
So it is get fan funded in 5 minutes, the tagline. So if you're familiar with Patreon, is kind of the same thing, but we have chosen like some other ways to go to, and for now it's just like only Danish creators. I've been trying like slowly to bring it into the world, but no one has bidden yet. But it's like going great in Denmark at least. So so far so good. But what I was thinking is that some of my projects run like a raffle
Yeah.
um, with their supporters. So
Okay.
you get like a lottery ticket for every dollar you pay per release, sort of. And they do this very handheld currently. So I've been thinking about, could I maybe like build a raffle bot for them, sort of thing.
I like
Yeah,
it.
it was just an idea that fell into my lap while we were recording just now.
All right, I like it. How would it work?
I mean, I would have to build an API, but like
I see.
with the coding agents, that could be done fast. Or maybe like I just start by supporting, I don't know, CSV input files. So export your active subscribers and then import that into a Val Town, run it, and you get a raffle. I don't know. It's an idea.
I guess the idea is that you the app just like picks someone randomly. That's
Yes.
all it does.
Yes. Yeah, it does. And you get a ticket per every dollar or it's like 5 kroner, the Danish currency.
How do you pronounce
So
it? Krona?
kroner, yeah.
Krona.
It's actually the same word as crown, like the thing that you put on your head. Because of like Danish monarchy, that was the king that, like, I don't know, founded the coin, I guess. So we call them kroner, crowns.
I would assume it's because there's a picture of the king wearing a crown on the coin.
There is two. It's the queen, but
Right.
now we have a king, and he's gonna like get his own coinage. No, not coinage. What's the word? His own prince of the new coins, I guess. At some point, I don't know. I'm fine with the monarchy. Not a big fan. Not a hater, but it's fine. They do their thing. I do my thing. So I don't know too much about what the coins are gonna look like, but yeah. So per
Okay.
something. So we'd have to like
So
do the
it's not
export.
just like
It's not just
when
like picking one from an array.
yeah,
It's like
it's like a
multiplying
weighted.
by yeah,
Yeah.
and then it has a like maybe it has like a seed as well, so you can like guarantee the validity of it.
Okay. What do you mean by
I was
guarantee?
big into NFTs when they were
Oh yeah.
huge, and one of the things that was kind of like I learned so much, but one of the things was like, how do you randomize a collection of 5,000 JPEGs so that the order is random but still like provably random?
Mm.
And of course, you bring a seed, like you have like a strict formula for how you do the random with the seed value,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So I like made checksums of all the assets, and then build a checksum from all those checksums, and then that was basically the seed for how I randomized
Hmm.
the collection. And then you update the smart contract with like just the string value before you release the collection. So before anyone gets the tokens, you provide the like sort of proof of the
Hmm.
sort order. So like if someone complains, you can prove that this is provably random, but still like in a orderly fashion, like
I see.
yeah.
You
So I guess
you
the
say
same thing.
I see,
Like
provably random. Like here are the steps I took. Generate
yes,
this random number. You
so
too can do these steps.
yes, and you will get the same order, hopefully, right?
Got it. So yeah, I wonder. I don't know if if the people in this case would need that, but you could do it.
No, probably not as serious as NFTs were when they were very serious.
Yeah, totally. But yeah, well, we could build like a weighted an app that just does weighted
Weighted
raffle.
sorts from like CSV data, I guess.
Yeah, sure. We could do that.
I don't know.
It'd be fun.
It was an idea.
I like it.
And what else? I'm very curious to see
The
the Val
CLI, yeah.
Town
Yeah, we
CLI.
could. It looks like, did you install it already?
I did.
Okay, cool.
I did.
I guess type
The
VT.
Dino status bar was very cool.
Oh, neat. So I guess just type
So just
VT,
VT.
enter, and then see what happens. Okay,
I
we
need
have
to
to
add
add it to the
Dino to
path.
my path.
No,
I'll
add
just
add.
inline here.
Oh, interesting. Cool. Neat.
So can I move this streaming thing?
Oh, you could just click hide. There's a button
Oh,
that says
okay.
hide there.
I moved it away. So would you like to open? Yes, that's fine.
Oh, here, let me you have to create a new Val 10 API key. Let
Oh, I'll
me
just move it
I'll
aside.
remove I just removed you from the stream. So
All right. Let me see. New token name VT. What permissions do I have to give it? Does it say so? Bell, read, write, telemetry, read. Is that it?
you might as well give it
Just
user
everything.
read. Yeah, maybe just everything.
Blob storage, email, SQLite, users. Yes, and it expires in the year 2027.
I don't know if we'll let
No,
you.
I can't say so.
No.
9/9/26. Okay. It'll do. Copy. And if I paste it here, does it show to the world?
I don't know.
It just stars.
Did it show it or no?
No.
Okay, cool. Great.
All right. I'm in.
You're in. Okay, cool.
Yes.
So we can either
So I
clone an
can
existing
VT
project.
list now and I can see my vals.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you want explanations for all these?
um, I guess some of the titles are self-explanatory. If there's any of them you want to work on or embellish with Claude Code or something, that could be fun. Or we could just start a new one.
Possibly. Like we could do some AI fun with the first one, check Hacker News for Patreon, which is like a timed service that checks Hacker News for news about my competitors. So
Yes.
if anyone mentions Patreon or Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-Fi on Hacker News, I get a notification email.
Nice.
And usually it's just like some weird open source project that added a Patreon for like support. So it's not about Patreon really. It's about like some guy who wrote a thing that he now hopes will fund his retirement, and probably not. And so we could perhaps change that so that it reads the news article and decides whether it's relevant or not.
Sure. Yeah. We could throw it at AI.
That
Sounds fun.
sounds ambitious, but
Oh no,
you be the
sounds
judge.
very easy to me.
Right. That's perfect. So
Why
do I
don't you
check one out?
open?
Can I
Yeah.
do
Well,
that?
maybe. Yeah. Sure.
So
I think you do VT clone and then
VT clone and then
maybe you could
the
just give it the.
full name. Check
I don't.
Hacker
Yeah.
News for Patreon. Would you like VT to add editor files? Was that .vs Code things? All right, yeah, sure.
Cool.
And inside this, and what does it say? Oh, there's an agents.md as well. All right. This is neat.
Hmm.
I just decrease the font size a bit.
Oh, actually, maybe it was better before for the audio.
I can do it full screen like this.
Cool.
All right, so I've almost forgotten. I think AI helped me write this as well,
Nice.
but I found it looks like a Firebase-based Hacker News API that it
Yep.
fetches, and then we initialize the database if it doesn't exist. This is
Look at
just
you.
yeah. So I think this is mainly to not notify for the same news story twice.
Yep.
So we
Yep.
just save like a row for each found article, I guess.
Yep.
So the keyword regex is beautifully simple. It's like, is it any of these guys? And then we fetch all the stories one by one.
Is that
So this is probably like getting the index page and then fetching them like 100 of those.
I'm a little confused.
Fetching
Like,
each one.
I guess I feel like it should start with the last. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a
Where's it starting
cursor-based
from? Yeah,
paging
cursor
thing.
based. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. That would be cool. What is this even?
I can't imagine it's getting every comment ever on Hacker News.
It's not comments, it's stories, I think.
Oh, it's stories. Okay. Well.
This project does not exist, or you do not have permission to view it. So is it down even? No. So
Okay.
what is this? This is just the IDs of news stories.
Yeah.
Because
So
I need
one thing to put out there is that I've done a lot of Hacker News alerting,
all
and
right.
yeah, I happen
So
to like have a lot of experience with this. So the way you're doing it is totally fine and doable.
yeah.
The way that I typically do it is I use the Hacker News Algolia API, and then you could just do the search query directly,
Oh,
and you can
right.
pass like created since timestamp.
Nice.
And so that's it, kind of all in one. You just grab the like the timestamp that you last checked, or last 30 minutes, last
Right.
hour, last day. You give it the queries, and it just gives you the results. But
A little
we
bit kinder to their database.
could be, but
Yeah.
in theory, this is fine if it's
Yeah.
working. Does it work? Maybe we could look at
Yeah,
some
I get an
logs,
email
or
every now and then. Yeah. Maybe you post like a bad news story about Patreon on Hacker News, and we'll see if it shows up in like half an hour.
I see. And you want posts, not comments, because we could do, because my
I
thing
think it's
does.
posts.
Okay, you don't want comments.
Comments would be neat.
Too many. Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
Okay,
Like if
cool.
it turns out it's too many, we can just like do a daily whatever.
Yeah, digest or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you want to do comments, then I think we might have to switch to the search version. But I guess it doesn't matter. Like Claude's going to do this coding for us anyways, right?
Right. I'll just hide this. Yeah, I guess so. So is it a public API, the Algolia one?
Yeah. Just if you just Google Hacker News, search Algolia.
Hacker News search Algolia, like this one.
Yeah.
HN Algolia.
That's so funny. No, like search like documentation, like Hacker News search Algolia docs or something.
Ah.
H.
Docs.
Yeah, there you go.
There we are.
Yeah, it's a very good API.
Yeah, Algolia seems nice.
Yeah.
I used to work for Elastic, make Elasticsearch. So I've like I feel a little bit bad about talking about praising Algolia still apparently, but it does seem like it's very fancy, works very well. Even every time you visit a website and you hit like Command K or whatever, and it's Algolia, like you're like, all right, I think I might find what I need here. That's the feeling I get.
Yeah,
okay,
so that
so we
second
use
one.
this one instead.
Yeah, so not this one. If you scroll down, there's like the search API there.
Search API, this one.
Yeah, and I think you should be able to just tell Claude Code about this, and it should be able to
Yeah.
figure out how to, yeah.
Absolutely. But I don't want to use Claude Code, actually. I want to use either a Codex,
Yeah.
which is
Let's use Codex.
ChatGPT one, or
Yeah.
one called AMP that I mentioned at some point.
Yeah. Both sound great.
Both are great. So maybe let's try AMP.
Let's do it.
And dangerously allow all is the way to go.
All right.
So first off, they have this very neat orb that you can just like stare at for a few minutes before you get to your task. And then I would usually start like planning what I want.
Okay.
So we don't have we have an agents file actually here. So let me see what you write. Core guidelines, clarifying questions. Okay, so this is like general tips and tricks for any agent, I guess. And code standards is TypeScript, TSX, official case. This is describing. So this is getting into Val Town specifics, right?
Yep.
And it says Val Town up here as well. Cron triggers that behave. Ding ding ding. Email triggers. Okay, so I'll just assume that you've written some very clear and helpful documentation here and ignore it. And then I would usually start like describing what I want, but telling it not to necessarily code yet before we like align on the approach.
Okay, cool. And
So
then I guess
something
one
like,
other thing to just put out there is, do you want to do this in a branch off the main thing? Do you want to do directly in the main branch, or do you want to do it like in a fresh val?
Right. For something dinky like this, I would probably just like do it on main.
Great.
Yeah.
So
But it isn't a Git repository.
it's not Git, but
so it would be a Val Town fork, I guess.
Yeah, a Val Town checkout, Val Town branch. Yeah.
Right. Let's try.
Yeah.
So pull push branch.
I guess in theory you could just tell AMP to do it if you want, or you could do it yourself.
Right. Yes, let's include that in the thing. I have a thing for dictation. Maybe that's
yeah, that'd be fun.
Fitting for something where we're streaming.
Yeah.
So let's see if it works. It does, but now I'm a grandma. 1 second. I'll just help me turn this project to, instead of using this I guess bootleg Hacker News API, into using the official Algolia based search API. Basically, we want to use the search API to find mentions of the competitors that are already in the code. And if a comment or post mentions either of those, we should get an email. I wanted also to maybe keep sort of cursor-based pagination thing, so we don't. So every time we check, we save, I guess, the ID of the last checked item, and then the next time we only search for items published after that ID. You know the drill. So that would mean extending the database with this as well, I think. And yeah, that's it. Potentially we add some like sentiment analysis of the stories. So we read them first and then decide whether or not it's important enough to mention in the email, but that's just keep that idea for later. Before you write any code, ask me questions to align on the approach. Yeah, something like that.
Cool. I
So
like
this
it.
app is a Spokenly. I've tried a few of these dictation apps, but this is the one that I like the most.
Spokenly. Who?
Spokenly, yeah.
My friend Dan just launched one, but I don't think
Spokenly.app.
this is his.
It's what I like about it is that you don't have to hold a modifier to talk. You can
Mm,
like type the modifier and it opens, and you press the modifier again and it stops. And you can pick from like a whole bunch of like all the models basically.
cool.
I think this
It,
was just using GPT.
one like tweak if you want to make to the prompt is one like simplification is you can get rid of the database and just do time based like time is the cursor. In
All
theory
right.
we could do that, but
And we know we know the time of the last check because we know what rate we run it basically.
one of the like parameters that we pass into crons is like the last run at
Oh,
time.
nice. Nice. And we forgot the branch thing.
Yeah, we could ask it to make a
Yeah, but
branch first,
that's
but I guess right now we're in plan mode anyway, so
yes. Yeah. So there's no concept of modes in AMP actually.
well, I just
They sort
mean
of
you asked him to be.
that's right. That's right. I think the approach is like you as a user shouldn't worry. It should be smart enough to
Mm,
figure that out, I guess.
sure.
Because sometimes it can be nice in using Claude Code, like being specific about what mode you want it to be in, like without having to tell it to not
Yeah.
write code.
Yeah.
But this works. You just have to know like the intricacies of each tool, I guess.
Yeah.
So I wanted to paste this, and I wanted to, let's say here, just like possibly we don't even need the database for keeping track of what we last checked, because Val Town, I think, passes the last check time as one of its arguments. You should investigate.
Cool.
All right. Yeah.
Let's let it rip.
Let's let it rip. Another nice thing about AMP is that it's like a pure TUI, as they say, like a terminal
Mm,
UI. So it's not like I'm not. It's not like totally in my ballpark, I guess is the term. But I think the difference is like if we go full TTY or like rely on the terminals, like emulation of something. So like that's like layers to how you want to receive the TTY events, and that's why their thing seems to have like a higher frame rate. For example, like rendering the orb doesn't blink like it does in, like sometimes the agents sort of blink as they update because the frame rate or like the update frequency is too low.
mm.
But this doesn't. Feels really modern while being in a terminal.
Yeah. This is awesome. Yeah, they're like doing all the things that I would as a human would have done.
Yeah, the web
And
searches and the everything here.
the to-dos, yeah. This is like executive function. This
And you
is
can press like Command R and see the thinking, so it expands here. The user wants to
cool.
refactor the project into blah blah blah. So
Cool.
I don't know how familiar you are with like the what is it called? The agents that think reasoning. That's the word. So basically, it's just like it's just about like getting more words out. That's
Yeah.
like it's always just words, which is the funny thing about LLMs. Is it's like no matter what happens, it's just text and more text. And if it's better, it's because there was more text and it was more relevant. It's like it can't be anything else but text. And so the reasoning is just like it's just text. It's just a model first making up more text that makes it like the later text better. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so it read the thing that we have already read, the agents file, updated to do. So they are put down here and then checked
Mhm.
off as it goes. It read the API thing, searches for visual parameters. Found something from Simon Wilson, which I think you've streamed with before, haven't you?
I sure have.
All
Yeah.
right. So he'd written nothing apparently. Update to do's, web search, Val Town, cron job,
Yeah.
Val Town
It figured
trigger.
out the last run at parameter, which is
Nice.
sick.
Perfect. And so at this point,
Oh,
it's
wow.
not Git. It's not Git. So I wanted to see the changes. Can we do a diff?
I
Like, let's see.
I don't I think it didn't make any changes, did it?
Oh no, you're right. Of course not, because we asked it to not make any changes. All right, key questions. Cursor approach. Valtown provides last run at timestamp. In grunt functions, do you want to use this instead of? So just like it knows, like the good thing about like
Look at
numbered.
yeah. See, well, I was gonna say, sorry, you say your thing first.
Yeah, like the good thing is like all the questions are numbered, so you can just like answer directly
Mm,
by putting the number
yes,
as well. I'm
perfect,
putting a dot after the one. I don't think I have
perfect.
to, but it's like still nice to keep a little bit of decency here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So do you want to use this instead of the database storage for cursor tracking or combine both? Just do the last run at.
Cool.
And then search scope. Your current code searches Patreon, buy me coffee, co-bias. You research both stories and comments for these terms of focus. Both. Search depth.
So this I think is really cool. Remember, we were confused about like how many stories it was searching. It was only searching the last 100 stories at the time
Yeah.
it was running. I think
Yeah.
that's why you're getting so few results.
Probably, yeah. You're right. Because how many stories come into the Hacker News per day? I don't know.
Probably thousands.
A billion. Currently, you check the latest 100 stories. The goal here, we could search for mentions in the last X hours.
Yeah, I think search
Let's
for
do since last.
Yeah.
Check.
Mm-hmm.
For database changes, current schema store story ID.
I think you can just get rid of it.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're never gonna find the same stories twice with this approach.
Yeah.
I don't even think we need the DB with this update. Discuss. So this is nice when you. Yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the last dot at 4 is eliminate the database entirely if using last run at. So I think it already knows.
Yeah. Yes, it does. I didn't even bother to read so far. But it's not. It shows like sometimes when I do these back and forths, because like if you don't do it, it can like it's like optimized to be eager. So like optimized to charge as far ahead as it like can without interrupting you, like without stopping, basically. So that can give you like a whole pile of shit that you don't want. Like it can run very far in the wrong direction very fast, and then you're just like, I can't use this. Like agentic coding sucks, and then you go back to your ways. But it's like you just did it wrong, right?
Yeah.
So with these back and forths, it's nice sometimes to like show your own like considerations or like insecurities, more or less. Like I haven't thought it through whether I need a database or not, but I can make the machine think for me or with me as well. So like putting things like discuss or write or like this is these hints that like it's trained to work like a human. So you just work like a human, and it'll catch on to it. So putting little hints like I'm not sure here, and the models even are like different in how they handle this as well. So like Sonnet models, for example, are very likely to just go with whatever you say, I feel like. Whereas the GPT-5 models, for example, are more keen to like be right, I guess.
Mm,
And like don't have a problem with saying like no, that's not right. This is actually the approach. That's
mm,
what I'm finding these days, at least. It could
cool.
be completely different tomorrow. So that's the good thing about a live stream. It's like just now. File structure should we rename main to main.cron to follow Val Town conventions? Wow. Is that a convention?
It's a convention for doing local stuff because that's how the CLI knows to like make it as a cron.
Nice.
But if it's already a cron, I think it'll stay a cron.
Absolutely.
But I guess yeah, this is fine.
Conventions are like even better now with these
Yeah,
tools. Like working with something like I'm a huge Ruby on Rails fanboy essentially,
yeah,
but also it's like what I've built most of my services with, all my services. And Rails is very big on conventions,
yep,
and it used to be that this was like nice for people because they would already know like where to look
yeah,
for certain things, but it turns out like it's nice for robots as well because they already know from the people that they were trained on where to look for things. So I'm like leaning more than ever into conventions. I've
nice.
rewritten a few test suites to be like use the default test suite library for Rails instead of the one that I was using. And just today switched, not today, the other day, switched my formatter from one called RubyFumt to the one that ships with Rails more or less because
Mm,
like conventions
yeah,
matter. Like it's so much easier to just swim with the current.
totally.
Even more so when all the examples that you find online are like written with that. All right. So that's it, I
Let's
think.
ship it. Oh, do you want to? Oh,
Sure.
I guess yeah, no, I think that's good. I was going to say we could tell it to do a branch, but I think it's fine.
Yes. I think
We could.
it's not gonna code yet. It's gonna
Oh,
ask me
okay.
one more time if
Oh,
I,
okay. Great.
but let's see. Discuss
Oh yeah,
and
you're right.
rename. I told it to rename, so it's gonna do that. Outline and implement. Maybe it's gonna ask before it starts implementing. Let's see. Oh, we got it. You're absolutely right. So that tells us
Absolutely right. Let's
that it's
go.
using a Sonnet model for this particular
That is,
thing.
oh my God, what a moment in time. September 2025. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Sonnet.
I did a video back in the day with the cursor,
Mm,
and it what was it? Certainly was the word. It kept
mm,
starting every response with certainly. We can eliminate the database entirely. Okay, that's why. Fine, I trust you. New approach. Cron search both two
great.
API calls with story and
Oh,
comments.
nice.
Time filtering. Sure.
Oh, I think
Whatever you say.
you could just tell it to like do one API call and just leave off the different tags. Leave, but it doesn't matter. Like, what do we care
Oh, so
if it
it's
wants to do?
it's gonna so without text, it's gonna include both.
I think that's what I would guess, but whatever. We
We
could
would
just let
get
it do its thing.
polls and show Hacker News and ask
Oh,
Hacker News, but that might be what we want
yeah. I
actually.
guess if it's too much, that's fine.
Let's ask it. Does tags do those two tags cover all posts like
And
show
there's also ors and
nation
ands, so it could do both.
zone? We want all things, all the nerd stuff. So that's not numbered. It wouldn't matter, but just for my own sake. Email results if any matches are found. Query for. Yeah, so that sounds good.
You could also ask it to use AI to filter the posts to see if they're relevant for you. That'll be really easy for it because in its prompt we've explained how to do that in Val Town already in the agents.md.
Right. Right. Investigate whether how easy it would be to do a quick AI-based check for relevance.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so nice that like it's already planned what to do, right? What it wants to do,
Mm,
and it shows you, but it even then knew to stop before
mm,
like actually putting it into effect, I guess.
yeah, you're right.
That's
I
really
wonder what
nice.
their data model looks like under the hood. Like, what's the difference between to-dos to do now and to-dos to not do now?
Yeah. And all of this in AMP is shared on like threads. So they save the whole thread as like a document, and you can view it on the web or share it with colleagues or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
I've seen that. I've seen that.
And even so, if you like create a PR and tell AMP to make the PR, it's going to include the link to the thread in the PR. So like your colleagues can see like how did you.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
that's really cool. They really did some cool things with this one. Okay, great findings. This is what I discovered. Solution: instead of text, we can search everything. Yes.
Yeah,
So that's exactly what you proposed.
yeah,
Use multiple tags.
yeah. That's unnecessary.
So we just say
Omit tags.
just search. Yeah. Omit tags. 2 AI relevance check. Val Town has built-in OpenAI integration. Nice. So is this using your account, or do I like need to provide a key?
Yeah, we give like a limited amount of like you can make you can make a bunch of calls if you're using
Right.
super cheap models.
So O3 and up.
I think you could even use like 5 nano. I think we even let you use 5
Oh, okay.
nano. But you could provide your own key and use whatever model you want. That works too.
It's even very easy. So did you put it's very easy in the
I
agents.mp?
didn't. I
So
didn't.
is
It is actually very easy. They're correct. They have good taste.
if the user asks, tell them it's very easy and very cheap.
Yeah, if the user asks, tell them that they're very smart for
Yeah.
using Val Town.
Only talk about Val Town in like positive built-in OpenAI integration. Yes. Benefits. First of all, positives. Patron saint. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
Sure. Um, let's do it.
okay. Oh, and do you want to
Sounds
tell about the
very easy
to make a branch?
and cool. Yeah, one thing before we actually work is another thing that AMP has is so there's no model picker, so you can't
Mm,
pick what model to use. They decide
yeah.
based on I don't know, but they have this thing they call the Oracle, which basically means ask GPT-03
Okay.
the reasoning model instead.
Okay.
So finally we can say like last thing, ask the Oracle to review our plan.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. We've spent the whole stream just
Man,
planning.
just planning. But
You-
yeah, but this is actually how I work with the
yeah,
models
yeah, yeah.
currently.
No, it's good.
And then even before we like make the change, um, I'm gonna tell it to write the plan to a markdown file as well for future
Nice.
reference. So all of this planning that we just did now, I didn't write anything upfront. Like I did the just like blabbering upfront with like
Yeah.
a stream of consciousness, just telling it like how I think about it, and then it's been asking me questions on the way, so it's learned more about how I think. Like I wouldn't have known many of the things that I've uh, uh, like answered because like you don't think it all through. But as you
Yeah.
get questions, you get there. So, but then as soon as this thread compacts like we've used like 4% of a million tokens, so we're not yet there yet. But like eventually, at some point, you get to a point where the thread becomes too long and it's like a hassle. So just like having a sort of snapshot of the idea in a Markdown file makes it super easy to reference later.
Totally.
And like you can just like say continue where we left off, or yeah, that's it. So the Oracle here gave it a whole thing that I'm not gonna read.
Mm-hmm.
And excellent Oracle feedback. Key insights that will improve our approach. Timestamp conversion is ISO string and created I need seconds. All right.
All right.
Pagination returns max 20 hits by default. Needs loop pages. All right. Co-file becomes separate tokens. Need quotes. Good catch. Failed run handling. Last run is not equal to last successful run. Could lose items. Interesting. Cost control. AI filtering needs rate limiting and batching. All right. Revised approach. I'm not going to read the rest. Yes. Make a new branch and let it rip.
I don't know if it'll be able to know how to make a new branch in Val Town.
Let's see.
It'll probably try get branch or get checkout.
Yeah.
-B.
Get checkout. So we can press escape and stop it, and then tell it to
say do VT
use
checkout.
VT CLI.
That's fine. I think just use VT CLI for version control.
Branching instead.
Nice. Nice.
Command not found. NPX Val Town. No, that's not it. That's because I didn't.
Add it to your path or something.
No path. So can I even like do this? What did it tell me to do?
I thought you installed it globally with Dino.
Yeah, but I didn't export my path globally.
Oh, I see. Got it.
What? Put this in front of VT calls. Colon.
I guess that's just adding Dino to the path. What about VT?
VT is in Dino's bin path.
Oh, okay, got it. Nice.
It is like you have to stop yourself sometimes and like think about how incredible it is.
Yeah.
That I can write in like plain English.
Yeah.
Put this in front of your VT CLI calls, and it just knows what the fuck I'm talking about, right? Like, how did a computer understand that? Yeah. It is crazy.
All right, it's actually coding right now.
It's running.
Sick. I wonder how many different files it's going to do. If it's sometimes AI writes like 1 mega file, which is a bummer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. We could ask it to break it up.
I think if it does, like, just tell it not to, and it'll split it up in a second. Like for anything, like all the like good rules and like I don't know manners of writing code with yourself and with others, like still apply, right? Still doing proper git commits and like doing a pull request and adding reviews and stuff like that. All of that is like still very helpful, even though who's actually typing the characters is a computer.
Did it push the changes to Val Town? I think if you run VT browse, or you could just go to Val Town in the.
So it's all in here.
Yeah,
So what do
could
you
be.
say?
Yeah, push
Until
local
it,
changes. Sure, whatever.
yes. Whatever, indeed. All right. The new system will find more relevant mentions while reducing noise through AI filtering. Ready to test or merge to main?
So I think now go to Val Town and hit like the run button. I think that's probably the best.
So VT
VT browse.
browse or like GH CLI.
Okay, so we're in the branch. Um,
What? Let me just
Hmm.
move windows around. 5 versions ahead, so it's a branch. And then we
Cool.
have this,
So
and
could
I'm
you
not
hit,
gonna read it.
yeah. Why don't you hit the run button
Let's try.
and let's see what errors we get, because I'm sure we're gonna get some.
Check HN check failed. Cannot read properties of undefined reading last run at.
Oh, here, can you hit run again for me?
Right.
I think.
What is it?
Oh no. Actually, yeah, probably the same. Sometimes, I wonder how it's
Oh, so
getting the
that's
last.
maybe we don't get a last run because we haven't run it before.
But now that you hit it twice, but I'm realizing that it's can't get
It's
properties
only
of
tracking.
undefined. So
It
can
asked
you?
about the last runs and how only successful runs
No, it should be
they
there.
want.
It's actually.
I think it's omitting the unsuccessful runs.
So if
What's it
you
called?
go
Last
in the
run
code,
at
yeah, that looks right.
interval last
Oh,
successful
interesting.
run. I think that's
Yeah,
it.
it's doing something weird. Yeah.
I think let me just tell it in spoken. I think we maybe fail on our very first run because we only look for successful past runs. And given that we haven't run successfully before, the first run can't run. So maybe we fall back to, I don't know, 24 hours ago.
Nice.
I really like those little animations. This one and this
Yeah.
one. Very, very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I know.
And we are absolutely right, Steven. Steve, sorry.
Amazing. Amazing. Oh, that's cool. It's funny it didn't show us that in the past.
And it pushes right away.
Nice. All right, hit run.
So yeah, maybe you want the pushing right away, or maybe you don't. But like the key is you can just tell it to not do it if you don't want it to push so eagerly.
Yeah.
Do I then run it
Yeah, you
from
got
this,
it.
or do I
And
need to
let's see.
update?
Huh. Same error.
Is this because I'm using the same commit or something? I'm 6
No.
versions behind now.
Yeah, I think you've got the new version.
Hmm.
Well, why don't you paste the error message in?
Yeah, let's try.
Or like the whole thing could work. Yeah.
Is this copying the whole thing or just the error?
That's copying just one line. I think.
This one?
I think so.
All right. Let me just copy
But,
the whole thing. And surprisingly, this works often. Like just copy pasting the error.
nice. Cool. All right, hit the run button.
Is it already updated?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, we have a timer running out. No new items found, but it ran.
Okay. Well, I think no new items found since the last run.
Yeah, and that's using 24-hour fallback, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, so
you're
it's
right. That is
from September
weird.
9.
Yeah.
But it could
Yeah.
be that nobody mentioned it. Like,
Maybe paste in this log and then maybe it'll be smart enough to be like, huh, that looks suspicious. Like, or maybe, yeah, let's see what it thinks.
Oh, we just like,
Works beautifully.
yeah, the
Um,
fix worked beautifully. I
is there
think
like
it did,
you
but
think it worked?
maybe we make it look for like what a Hacker News like
How is it? Well, I guess
guaranteed
here.
to mention.
Well, I feel like we could just go to Hacker News and search for the word Patreon, and then
Right,
I'll filter
that's
for
right.
like last 24 hours. Oh yeah,
Oh,
nothing.
amazing.
All right. Search by. Oh no, if you search for everything last 24 hours, there's a couple mentions of Patreon.
All right. What do we do?
You could say there were mentions of Patreon last 24 hours, like
Maybe we just
debug.
do this.
Hmm.
Ah, okay. Something wrong with the. I can't read that.
What are you trying to do now?
I was just trying to get a what is it? News.y Combinator. Get a URL to tell it.
Oh, like here's an example
Here's an
of.
example of
Okay,
results.
so if you scroll down, yeah, just put it in there. Nice.
I only read.
And then do all time. Just do the filter from all time to
Oh yeah.
24 hours. Yeah. But then change from stories
Search
to all. Yeah.
all. All right.
Cool. So I think you can give it that URL that you have
Yeah, I
now.
think I clicked the
Oh
button
no.
and made it go away.
Oh, I see.
Oh man.
I have it already.
Oh,
Okay, you got it.
24 hours.
Nice. And then Patreon. I think you need to
This
put.
is
Hold on. I think you need
giving.
to search for the
Oh,
word Patreon. Nice.
that was fast. I have to
Yeah.
give Julio some props again now.
Yeah.
This is giving me results. Why didn't we find
Nice. Nice. Yeah. Make it face reality, and it'll say you're absolutely correct.
Yeah. Good catch. Great catch. I think that like all those like great catch, and you're absolutely right. Those must come from like the reinforcement learning that they do, like the human, what's it called? The step after making the model where they like retrain it with examples of how to act. I think
Yeah.
all the examples, or too many of them, must include that specific phrase, and so it learns that always start with this stupid proclamation. Because, like, it would be just as well if it just said like, starting to do it. Let me investigate. Like,
Yeah.
why even start
Yeah, I
with great
like
catch?
the great catch. I don't
Or
know.
okay.
You don't like it?
I know it doesn't feel sincere, and I'm looking for
Mm,
feelings here. Like if you
yeah.
just say it all the time,
Yeah,
I
sure.
only want a great catch when it was a great catch. This is just
Mm,
me like acting like a pointy head boss saying it doesn't work
yeah,
on my
sure.
machine.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. So
Maybe try
matching
now.
fragments, that's not it. But it did update things.
I don't. Well, I think if we hit run now, it might only
Only
run
check
over
from
like
the
the last
last
couple of
run.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah. Since this
Uh,
uh
yeah, just ask it like, I want to test it out in the last 24
yeah.
hours.
For testing, skip the saved timestamp. It's not saved, but maybe it understands. And always do 24 hours for a bit. For a little bit.
I love that it knows how to deploy, and it just like automatically does VT push
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
So we have this VT watch command that you could run in the background, and then it wouldn't have to do that. But
All right.
it does it so fast that, why not?
Right. I've also found like I had yeah,
Okay.
didn't find anything. So something's up, but clearly it works. Like the approach works, but the code has a bug somewhere. Or like, yeah, I think that we didn't think of. But what was I saying? Something about pushing. Yeah,
Mm,
I had like auto reload on some web pages
mm,
while it was running, and sometimes Claude can even like overload, I guess, the WebSocket connection with the hotwire thing that my Rails app was using. So Chrome would get stuck like trying to reload as fast
mm.
as it was changing
Editing.
files,
Oh my
and
god.
then there was like I had to kill the server and completely refresh the page because everything was just like in a deadlock from all the
Mm.
quick reloads. So yeah, I've had to disable auto reload from just working so fast.
All
All
right.
right.
Well, do you want what do you want to do next? I also want to be mindful of the time because I think it's late where you are. So if you want to end it here, that's fine. If you want to try and fix the bug, that's cool.
Um,
Anything else you want to
we
do?
can go for a little bit longer.
Okay.
Um, still not catching any results.
Like add more logging and ask the Oracle. I don't know.
Maybe some logging or see if the Oracle knows what's up. So the last thing, like, God forbid we have to read the code, right? That
Yeah,
would be
especially because it's
complete defeat.
yeah, exactly. Well, I think I'm a believer that the phrase vibe code means not reading code. So
Yeah.
and so far we're mostly vibe coding, but I will say we're getting deep into the architecture of it,
Yes.
uh, which uh, so we're not like totally blind.
No, and we are still talking about like the engineering of it, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Like getting like the details of, do we need a database? Do we need to like, how do we want to paginate
yeah, yeah,
and all that stuff? Like you would have to be a programmer to know what we're talking about.
totally.
I would think. Like maybe you can like hear it and understand what we're talking about, but like to think in those I don't know, lanes, you'd have to uh you'd almost have to be a programmer to really know.
I think it pushed a new logging version, so you can hit run and give it the logs if there's anything useful in there.
Testing mode, searching.
Oh, okay.
So we got a search URL.
Huh.
And it
Okay,
does
yeah.
give 0 results, but let's
Oh,
look.
okay. Maybe like the OR is not working right.
Created it. Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe. Or the quoting that it does
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's
to catch the. Yeah, let's maybe just try that in the URL here. What? Oh, it's consulting the Oracle while it works.
yeah, I bet if you tried just Patreon,
Let's see
I
here.
have a feeling that we get different results.
So without the quotes and just Patreon and like this.
Yeah.
Yes. So we tell it, and it found the same.
Did it?
Yeah, the query
Amazing.
needed some parentheses.
Nice. Cool. Okay, cool. Let's run it. Let's see.
And
Maybe
did it
maybe I already
push?
fixed
It
it.
pushed.
That would be sick if it was able to find it at the same speed we were able to find
Yeah.
it and also fix the bug already.
Oh,
Oh,
but it has an error. 400 bad requests. Let's just give it this.
oh, we have this new command vt-tail, so it can get the logs
Oh,
itself.
nice.
But the one thing it can't do, oh, you know what? It can't run a cron, but what you can do is we can expose this as an API, like
Oh no,
HTTP
now it
trigger.
tests the API by itself. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's awesome. That makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense. We can like ask it to refactor this so that like the bulk of the logic is in like a utility function. Then we could ask it to make an HTTP endpoint so that it can run the logic via curl. Then we could tell it to like iterate by like running it and checking the logs, running it, checking the logs, and then when it's done, then we can move it to a cron.
Nice. All right. So I think it pushed.
Yeah.
And we run it.
Okay. The fact that it's taking a while now makes me
first few hits.
good. And now it's like sending stuff to AI maybe.
430 items. Send email alert for 5 relevant items.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Maybe I check your email.
Yeah. I'm not gonna pull up my messy inbox on stream.
Smart.
So 5 mentions of no text on tips includes digital creators too. That's very
maybe
relevant.
you want to hold up one of the emails to the camera.
Yeah, sure.
Nice. Here, let me remove this. Yeah, we can kind of read it. That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah, that's really awesome. Small transfers charged from $0.00001 per request for a SaaS. YouTube is a mysterious monopoly. Right. Some nice reading for bedtime. Like, how does it ask it? Because you mentioned the whole stripping things out and componentizing them.
Yeah.
Maybe just ask it like, how can we use any cool Val Town features to our benefit for this? It works now. So now's the time to refactor and improve.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's see. Don't code. Just
can you send more messages while it's still? Oh wow.
Yeah.
For some reason that's a shockingly.
Yeah. So it aborts thinking.
It aborts.
And it's just fine. It's just going to be one huge prompt in the end.
Got it.
Great question. Unique social features. Public forking and template. This could become a competitor monitoring template. That's right. Oh, it's hard to read this while it's going. Collaborative monitoring. Teams could fork this and have shared monitoring. Yeah. Dashboard and visualization possibilities. Sure. Enhanced intelligence features. Multi-model AI analysis. Competitor benchmarking. Health monitoring. Smart rate limiting. Multi-channel alerts. Configuration interface. It's really just like brainstorming. Mobile optimized alerts. Integration hub. Market research tool.
What I was saying before, I think, was really just a trick to get us out of the loop. We're telling it stuff, then we go click run, and then we copy and paste the logs.
Yeah.
And I think I don't know if we have time for it now, but what would be neat is if we ask it to re-architect it as an HTTP endpoint, so it can get the output, and then we could tell it how to do VT logs, get the logs if there are any errors, and then it can.
Yeah, that's right. Loop. So that's another great point of working with agents that we didn't get too much into, but like having it, providing it with a loop, or like building a loop with it so it can rerun and test.
Yes. Yeah.
So either that's like unit tests, a great start,
Yep.
but also like telling it to run the Playwright MCP server. I've found very
Mm,
few MCP servers that actually make sense, but one of them is the Playwright one, which can
mm,
run Chrome. And so if you're like making a website, oftentimes I just use it like as a last check.
mm.
So like while building, use unit tests, run them as much as you want, and it can do so like smartly without like too much fuss. And they're fast, and the output is like directly into its context window, so it's perfect. And then like before you declare that you're finished, do manual testing via
Mm,
Playwright. And I've actually added to a few projects of mine like some scripts that it can use to sign in as any user, for example. So not in production, but like in development, it doesn't like I have like a magic link token based email sign in, So typing the email, but then fetching the token, it can sometimes like confuse itself, like where to look to find the token. So I've just like made a script for it that it can run that just signs in as any user in development, and then you can like get on with it.
cool.
Just to make it easier for the agent itself to work on shit.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool.
This was great. I'm like
Yeah.
looking forward to receiving emails every day now because of my broken ass front job was broken, and now it works.
Do you want to merge it into a main, or
Right,
do you want to
that's
leave it as a
the
branch?
last thing.
I think that you might be able to do it from the CLI,
Yeah,
but there's a
I
button
think
right
so.
there on the in the
Yes,
UI.
let's do it.
Yeah, a little
Where do I look?
a little. Sorry.
Merge.
Yes.
There it is. Oh, we get a diff. Nice. Merge branch.
Dun, dun, dun.
This was
Done.
great. Like, oof, what a neat little animation there. Cute. Yeah, I guess
Awesome.
that's it. We didn't code
That's a wrap.
anything, but we we made it.
We made it. Awesome. Thanks for coming on the stream, showing us how to use AMP. That was really cool. I've been hearing a lot of hype about AMP on
Yes.
Twitter, so that's really fun.
The one thing I'm just missing is like a flat rate plan. But
Mm, how
I
much does it
tweeted
cost, or how does it work?
uh, they put like a tiny overhead on the direct API calls, and because they use different models, so they don't have a model picker. And so the Oracle, for example, is like GPT-03, and the grunt work is like Sonnet. So it's hard to like put a guess, I guess, on like how much a user would spend. I don't know what it is, but I had a Twitter back and forth with the CEO actually. Nice guy, seems like, about this, and he explained that that's why they don't have a fixed plan. And
Got it.
yeah, he suggested that I just like put a bunch of money in there and then treated it like it was a fixed plan. And so that's what I've done. And it sort of feels the same. But let's see how it feels when I run out.
All right. Cool. You'll have to let
Yeah.
us know.
Yeah, definitely. Well,
All right.
and thanks for having me on. This was fun.
Yes. Thanks for coming. All right. I'm gonna hit the end stream button, and we can
Right.
wave at everybody,
Bye,
and then
everyone.